to the Witch's Cauldron. My name's Paula. Today is the next in my Wicca 201 series, and we're going to start into the part of this level to deal with healing. And one of the things that I found when I was studying that was the most beneficial was learning about chakras and how they can affect your health, your mental well-being, and how to get your chakras back in balance and to keep them healthy and maintained. So you may say, what the heck is a chakra? And chakras are 7 energy centers in the body. This concept dates back to early Buddhism and Hinduism. In the Hindu tradition, there are 7 chakras that are located from the base of the spine all the way up, literally through to the crown of your head. Each chakra has its own color affiliation. They're connected to different glands, organs, parts of the body, nervous systems, things of that nature. And they're responsible for the distribution of prana, which is life energy. And it's commonly more referred to as chi or ki, depending on the Oriental tradition that you're studying, whether it's Chinese or Japanese. When your chakras are unbalanced, it can manifest in physical ailments and also into mental issues and mental problems, depression, things like that. Each chakra has its own energy, its own vibrate. Each person's chakras feel different. So it's really important to understand your own chakras and how they feel, okay? And what they're connected to, so that you can kind of be more mindful about how you allow external things to affect you and to better control your response to that, okay? So that you can maintain more centered, have that free-flowing energy up and down your body, have that free-flowing ki or chi going up and down through your body. So I'm going to go through the rudimentary parts of chakras, where they're located, things that are affiliated with them, and some of the basic big pictures of what a healthy one looks like versus what can manifest if you're, out of balance or even blocked in that energy center. So we're going to start at literally the root chakra. It is at the base of your spine, at the very end of your tailbone or the coccyx in your spine. And it is called the root chakra or Muladhara. And the color affiliated with it is red. And the symbol that is affiliated with it, and I will pop it up right here where I normally do, is the symbol affiliated with it is a 4-petaled red lotus. It is affiliated with the element of earth. The stone that is most usually affiliated with it is red jasper and also garnet. Herbs that are affiliated with it are cedar, clove, pepper, raspberry leaves, and vetiver. And also one of the best healing herbs for this is dandelion root, and also root vegetables like carrots, potatoes, parsnips, onions, radishes, etc. So I said that it was located at the base of your spine at the tailbone. It's foundational. This is the place of your fight or flight instinct, okay? When you're balanced, you're going to feel calm, you're going to feel secure, and you're going to be anchored in reality, okay? the root chakra can become blocked or unbalanced when something threatens your basic needs for survival. This would be food, shelter, or even money to be able to purchase these things for your survival. Even if you just fear that your survival is threatened, this chakra can become unbalanced. And it can manifest in things like panic attacks, anxiety, depression, feeling threatened. It can make you feel uncertain about literally everything. It can make you very preoccupied about your physical well-being, and can even manifest in a form of hypochondria and paranoia. It can also cause physical pain in your back, in your lower back, in that spine area. The next one is the sacral chakra, and that is Svadhisthana. I think that's close. Svadhisthana. Okay. And its color is orange and is represented by a 6-petaled orange lotus. The element is water. The stones affiliated with it are carnelian and Picasso jaspers. The herbs are burdock, damiana, gardenia, sandalwood, and ylang-ylang. Healing herbs are calendula or marigold, sandalwood, coriander, fennel, licorice, cinnamon, vanilla, carob, sweet paprika, sesame seeds, and caraway seeds. Now, the sacral chakra is located in the abdomen, about 2 inches or 2 to 3 fingers beneath your belly button. Okay, it's associated with the reproductive organs. It's also affiliated with creation in general, and that is not only through reproduction and the creation of life, but creativity, joy, passion, sensuality, things of that nature. It's your creative side, a creative outlet for you, and being able to produce something. But it is heavily affiliated with sexuality and the act of sex and sex drive, but it's also imagination, artistic pursuits, and your ability or capacity to change. Okay, this can sometimes manifest and become unbalanced if you are unsatisfied in a relationship, or struggling to find like the small pleasures in life. It can also be affected like when you receive a lot of negative feedback, like let's say if somebody puts I get a lot of nasty comments on a video that I do, or something of that nature. It can affect me, okay, and it can affect my sacral chakra. It's also can manifest in you feeling very bored and listless and being uninspired. It can definitely be a low sex drive. It can cause you to have fertility issues if you are trying to conceive. You sometimes isolate yourself and withdraw from intimacy, not only in sexual relationships, but in your other like personal relationships with friends and family. You may fear or be very resistant to change. And an imbalance in the sacral chakra can manifest in physical forms like urinary problems, increased allergies, and or an increase in addictive behaviors. And I'm not just talking like alcohol or drugs like that, but even shopping, gambling, food, if it's too wide open, a sex addiction, things of that nature. Because, they can be blocked, they can be unbalanced, or they can be too wide open. There is a perfect medium in between that you want to achieve. The next one is the solar plexus chakra, and that's Manipura. And The color affiliated with it is yellow. It is located at the base of your rib cage, right in at the bottom of your sternum. Its symbol is a 10-petaled yellow lotus. The element is fire. The gemstone affiliated with it is yellow jade. Herbs are bergamot, carnation, lavender, marshmallow, and I mean the herb marshmallow, not those white puffy things that you put in your hot chocolate marshmallow, and rosemary. And healing herbs that you can cook with are anise, star anise, celery, cinnamon, mint, ginger, melissa, I believe you can cook with that, turmeric, cumin, and fennel. And the solar plexus chakra is the center of your emotions, positive self-control, and your willpower. This is your personal power chakra. And when it's in balance, your vision of your path is clear. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do for success, and you feel independent, and you've got like this can-do attitude that you can do anything that you set your mind to. But when it's imbalanced, it can become unbalanced by like perceived failures, or feeling like you're less than, or being made to feel like you're less than. It can be caused by an unpleasant social encounter, or lingering feelings of like low self-worth that go back even to like childhood. Your confidence would be shaky when you're out of balance. There will be areas where you feel very insecure. More significant blockages can result in long-term self-esteem problems, and even persistent thoughts of not being good enough. And you may feel like you're unable to see the life lessons that you're supposed to learn from the various challenges in your life. It can physically manifest as digestive issues, ulcers, diabetes, liver and kidney problems, anorexia, bulimia, and even memory troubles. The next one is the heart chakra, and that's Anahata. And it is green. The color is green. It is symbolized by a 12-petaled lotus. The element is air. The gemstones affiliated with it are aventurine and moss agate. The herbs are hawthorn berries, geranium, jasmine, lavender, marjoram, orris root, rose oil, and yarrow. And like healing herbs that you can kind of ingest are hawthorn berries, cayenne, jasmine, lavender. Jasmine is the combination of jasmine and lavender together. Haha. Marjoram, rose, basil, sage, thyme, cilantro, and parsley. And the heart chakra is literally in the center of your chest, in the area of your heart. And it's connected to our ability to give and receive love and compassion in all of its forms. And when it's balanced, you're emotionally open, you have empathy toward others, and you have an inner peace. You feel your emotions openly, and you understand them on a more cognitive level. In other words, you're not just lashing out. You're able to see why you're feeling the way you feel about things. Anything that is connected to love that is negative can affect the heart chakra. This can be grief from the loss of a loved one, a breakup of a relationship or friendship, or even a cruel remark from a stranger can put you off balance. When it's unbalanced, you may struggle to relate to others. You may have less compassion and become very impatient. with others. You may find it hard to trust, and you will not feel at peace. You may even become restless and disgruntled. You may find it hard to love yourself. And it can manifest physically with health issues like hypertension or high blood pressure and a lowered immune system function. If it's too wide open, you can be too far out there with people, and literally like trying to take on their emotions. And a lot of empaths are very wide open in the heart chakra, because they have they feel other people's pain and their other people's emotions, and they're just too wide open in the heart chakra. The next chakra is the throat chakra, and it is literally located right in the middle of your throat. The color is blue. It is represented by a 16-petaled pale blue lotus. Try saying that 5 times real fast. The element is ether or spirit. Stones are amazonite and turquoise, and I believe there also lapis lazuli is another one affiliated with the throat chakra. Herbs are benzoin, basil, chamomile, cypress, eucalyptus, frankincense, sage, and clover. Healing herbs, in other words, ones that you can ingest, include red clover tea, sage, chamomile, eucalyptus, and basil. It's located in the middle of your throat, and it's the center of self-expression and your truth. It influences how you convey yourself to others, okay? Emotional honesty, directness, and ownership of your needs are connected to this chakra. Okay, so when it's in balance, you'll be able to speak your truth, to say what you mean, and be understood by others, okay, in a manner that is appropriate. You can be forthright without being blunt and hurtful, okay? When it's too open, you can really just lay into somebody and vomit, just everything out. You've got verbal diarrhea when you need to shut it down, and you just can't. Now, difficult experiences with communication, like a bad job interview or even an argument, can affect your throat chakra. When it's unbalanced, it can manifest in ways that you're unable to express yourself the way that you want to. It can even become unbalanced from having to bite your tongue too much. Some people, just rather than cause, an argument or a fight, just sit there and keep, literally, their tongue is bloody from biting it so much. You may also feel like others don't want to hear you, or they don't want to hear what you have to say or think, or what you think. And you may struggle in even finding the proper words to express yourself. A blocked throat chakra can actually manifest in neck pain and sensitivity to hormonal fluctuations because of the thyroid, parathyroid, and everything that's up in here, connected with hormones in the body. The next is the third eye chakra, or ajna. And its color is indigo. The symbol is a 2-petaled indigo colored lotus. The stones are lapis lazuli and sodalite. The herbs are eyebright, jasmine, mint, mugwort, and star anise. Healing herbs are juniper, mugwort, poppy, rosemary, lavender, poppy seeds, and mint and star anise, because you can cook with them and ingest them. And it's located in the middle of your forehead, between your 2 brows. and it also includes the pineal gland. This is your center for insight, wisdom, and intuition, and it's your ability of seeing and processing everything that's going on around you in not only your physical or mundane plane of existence, but also in the spiritual or esoteric realm as well. It deals with clairvoyance and mental activity. When it's balanced, you're adept at picking up signs. You're able to trust your gut feeling, and you trust in the higher plan that's in place for you for this lifetime, okay? If it's unbalanced, you may find yourself doubting your purpose. You may silence your inner voice and turn off your intuition. And conversely, when it's too wide open, you can't shut it down, especially like if you're, an empath or a psychic medium. There are some times when I have a very hard time shutting it down and getting it to not hear everything in my head, so to speak. You may feel like there's no point in what you're doing, or that you have no life purpose, that you have no part in the bigger picture. That is, and you feel insignificant. You feel like your contribution to the bigger picture is insignificant. You may be unable to make decisions. I call this analysis paralysis, where you just keep over-analyzing things, and so you don't do anything. A blocked third eye chakra can manifest in trouble sleeping, insomnia, nightmares, night terrors, headaches, migraines, clumsiness. Can you tell which one Paula has all the trouble with? This one. Ear and eye problems, and sometimes you struggle to learn new things if it's closed. The crown chakra, Sahasrara, is your connection with the divine and the universe, okay? Its color is violet, or sometimes represented as white. The symbol is a 1,000-petaled white lotus. The element that it rules is thought. Stones are amethyst and clear quartz crystals. The herbs are lavender flowers and lotus blossoms. Healing herbs are frankincense, lavender, lotus, neroli or orange blossom, rose, olibanum, and spruce. And this is located literally on the crown of your head, okay, right up here. It's your connection with the divine and with your spirituality. It's critical in attaining peace and creating the life that you love. And when it's balanced, you're in tune with the beauty of the universe, and you feel that connection with the universe. You feel the joy, and your life will seem like it's very worthwhile and rich. A traumatic experience in life can affect your crown chakra, and can cause you to doubt yourself and doubt your higher purpose. A lot of times when you lose a loved one, the first thing that you hear is that, they're mad at God for causing XYZ to happen. And that is, you're shutting down that crown chakra. You're cutting yourself off from that divine higher power. When it's unbalanced, you struggle to see any beauty in the world at all. You feel detached spiritually, and almost like adrift, like you have no control. You may experience depression, or just a lack of motivation or excitement about anything. It's like, whatever. A blocked crown chakra can manifest with chronic headaches and migraines, nervous system disorders, amnesia, ADD, dyslexia, and may involve clumsiness or a lack of physical coordination. And in very, very extreme cases, it can involve cognitive delusions and severe mental illnesses like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorders, things of that nature. As I mentioned at the beginning, your chakras are your power centers, okay? They are unique to you. The way that they feel, they interact, and the way that they manifest are uniquely yours. I cannot give you a boilerplate that says, okay, the heart chakra feels like this. Your chakras can feel like, they're lightly pulsing, a slow, steady pulse. If it's too open, that pulse may be, really erratic. It can feel like it's swirling in a vortex or vortices of some kind, like a whirlpool of power. It can seem cool, like cool to the touch, or hot to the touch. You may see the color of it when you have your eyes closed and you put, your hand over your, let's say, third eye chakra. You may see that violet color behind your eyes, in your mind's eye. So it's uniquely yours, and it really does open you up to a whole new world when you discover how your power centers feel. Okay, so one of the best ways to do it is to tune into your personal power centers. The way that I like to do it is to, first ground and center yourself. Get yourself in a really nice, relaxed state. Prepare for like a state of meditation. Lie down in a comfortable position. If you have to, put some, nice comfy pillow behind your neck. Put one under your knees. And maybe put on some relaxing, music or nature sounds, something like that, on in the background, and get very comfortable and close your eyes. And then take your dominant hand and place it over, start at the root chakra, place it down there in the area of your root chakra, and start a couple of inches out from the body and see if you feel anything. And if you don't, then get closer to the body until finally your hand rests on that. And usually by then, you can feel the energy, whether it's swirling, whether it's vibrating or pulsing, whether it's, like swirling in a vortex. Is it going clockwise? Is it going counterclockwise? What is it doing? What colors do you see when you're working with that chakra? And then what makes it feel right or balanced to you? Intuitively, you're probably going to know what that feels and looks like, okay? It's before you can really heal, you have to really tune into your chakras and become really comfortable with it. Then repeat the process with your receptive hand or your non-dominant hand. This is your projective hand. This one is your receptive hand. Your non-dominant is receptive. See if you still get the same kind of feelings as you do with your right hand. Then do it with both hands. And then run up your chakras. So, okay, now you're out of whack. What the hell are you going to do now, right? You're like, help me. Well, if you happen to be a Reiki master or an energy healer, you already know, and you don't need me to tell you what to do. If you're not a Reiki healer or a Reiki master, a Reiki practitioner, or an energy healer, then there are some things that you can do. The first thing is positive affirmations. In the handouts, in the description box, there is a positive affirmation for each one of the chakras, okay? The first one, the affirmation for your root chakra, is I am strong, supported, and abundant. In other words, you have everything that you need, okay? The mantra for your sacral chakra is I am the creator of my entire reality. Your solar plexus is I am worthy of pursuing my passion and my purpose. The heart chakra is I am love, I give love, and I am open to receive love. The throat chakra is I am in alignment with my truth. I speak with clarity and intention. The third eye is I am in connection with my spirit and I trust my intuition. And the crown chakra is I am one with the divine. I honor the divine within and around me. So, positive affirmations. Go through the process of setting yourself up to do that chakra familiarization kind of meditation where you're running your hand up and down your chakra centers. So for the positive affirmation, as you're going over that chakra, lie in that comfortable position. Get in a state of being grounded and centered. Put on that soft music. Put your hands over that chakra and repeat that affirmation over and over and over again, okay? And while you're doing that, imagine what a healthy, balanced chakra looks like to you. The next thing, as I went through, I mentioned gemstones for each one of the chakras. You can carry chakra stones with you on your person. You can wear jewelry made out of that stone. They have chakra bracelets that you can wear that are attuned. Just be sure to charge whatever it is with the intent of that chakra and with the visualization of what a healthy, balanced chakra looks like for that correspondence, okay? Color therapy. That is another big one for me. I mentioned colors for each one of the chakras. Let's say you're having a problem, you've got a big meeting, and you want to be able to get your point across with authority and have people understand where you're coming from. Wear a pale blue scarf around your neck that you love, something that you really love. A brilliant piece of, like a light blue, like a blue gemstone. Let's say you have a piece of turquoise jewelry that you absolutely adore. Wear that right there, right at your neck, so that you have that power and that turquoise balancing that chakra for you for this important meeting. You can also have your clothing. It's like you've got an important meeting. You want to feel powerful and feel like you have everything you need to be powerful and live. Maybe you want to do a yellow outfit to convey your solar plexus chakra, or a red power suit, something like that. Your clothing and color that you wear can affect you and remind you that if you are feeling a little apprehensive about something, or you want to, ground yourself, work on a particular chakra. Let's say you want to be able to love yourself. You have a hard time loving yourself. Wear green. Another is aromatherapy and burning incense. You can make up your own kind of chakra perfume by taking some essential oils of those healing herbs that I mentioned, like, let's say, lavender, and putting it with a little bit of, say, sweet almond oil, something like that. And then having that, putting that little bit of perfume on that chakra. Is it your throat? Is it your heart? Where is it? Is it right here? In your third eye? Is it up here on the crown with your crown chakra? that can go a long way to helping you. They also have bracelets that are chakra bracelets that are combined with lava stone. And the lava stone, if you put a drop of essential oil on there, it's like a little mini aromatherapy diffuser right there. And you can, that aromatherapy can waft up and help you balance, keep your chakras balanced. Another thing is burning incense. When you're doing that chakra meditation or the affirmations, burn an incense made of herbs that are affiliated with that chakra. Okay? Another thing that you can do is herbal remedies. This would be including like teas and tinctures. You make a tincture by mixing that herb or that flower essence in with either alcohol, or you can use glycerin. People who have like diabetes or who have substance abuse problems, you can't really, you don't want to mix them in with alcohol, but you can use vegetable glycerin and then let that herb infuse for, you know, put it up in a sunny windowsill or something like that. Let it get a little bit of heat, leave it there for a couple of weeks. So anyway, teas and tinctures. A tea is simply mixing together those herbs for that chakra in a tea infuser and then, you know, pouring hot water over top of it. You can mix either green tea or a black tea of your favorite, you know, any of the favorites you can. Like some of these, I remember, you know, like bergamot is associated with a couple of different ones. Well, Earl Grey tea has bergamot in it. So you could drink, you know, a cup of Earl Grey tea and, you know, be helping you align that chakra. You can also mix essential oils into like an unscented lotion and apply them to, like, let's say you're having back pain, your root chakra is out of balance and you're having lower back pain. Take that lotion with that essential oil and, you know, with a drop or two of essential oil in it with it, and then rub it on that lower part of your back. You can also cook. The herbs for healing that I listed in the handouts give you spices and even, you know, like potatoes, root vegetables, things like that, that you can include in your cooking, and you can cook that for health, for healthy chakras. So there's another way to incorporate that. The final thing that you can do is I have recorded a chakra healing meditation. It's excellent. It is the one that I learned from Tradition of the Witch's Circle. I've modified it a little bit over the years to make it my own, but the base premise of it is the same one that I learned 15 years ago from my head high priestess. And it's still, to this day, one of my favorite meditations to do. So I hope you will listen to it and use it to help balance and heal your chakras as you go. And the main thing is don't get discouraged. You know, we're not all perfect all the time. It's totally normal to have things get out of balance. You know, things that happen to you can set you, you know, on a little bit of a diversion. And one thing that you can remember is that you can't dictate how people behave. Okay, people are going to be assholes. Let's just put it that way. You're going to run into jerks and assholes as you go through life. But what you can have control over is your reaction to their action and how you allow their action to affect you. And believe me, this has taken me 30 years of therapy and over 50 years of life to try and figure out to get to this big realization. But the biggest power that you have is how you allow others to affect you. Okay? And you have the power to heal yourself and to heal those chakras and to get yourself back into balance so that you feel better about yourself, so that you can love yourself, that you can speak your truth, that you can feel at one with the universe, that, you know, you're healthy in your sexuality, you know, have everything that you need, you have the willpower to affect change around you. Every one of us has that power. It's just having the discipline to kind of stick with it and to be very, very mindful. My day includes several times a day of mindful meditation. And that is what I would really encourage everyone to do, is just lead a more mindful life. Be more in tune with your body, with your mind, with your spirit. And then you can start, you know, before you can heal anybody else, you have to learn to love yourself and to heal yourself first. You have to dig down deep and heal those emotional traumas and everything that your life experience has brought you. And it's going to take time. You didn't have those life experiences in one single day. You're not going to fix a trauma that occurred to you as a child overnight. It's going to take time. Don't get discouraged. You may be balanced 1 minute, and then the next day you'll be back out of balance again. Just keep at it. You will find a way to deal with everything that you need to deal with, because the divine will show you the way, okay? With that, my friends, that's it for the basics of chakras and healing. If you want more information on chakras and how to get into them more, a new book came out not long ago, and that is Llewellyn's Little Book of Chakras, and it is by CYNDI Dale. And another one, this one is out of print, and it is by Jennifer Fraser, and it is called The Healer's Wisdom. You can usually find this one on like thrift books or maybe even eBay, sometimes on Amazon at a reseller, but this one is out of print, but it is excellent. This is a part of the text that we used when I was going through my Reiki Master training and also my level 2 Wicca training. So with that, my friends, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it enjoyable and informative. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe before you leave. 80% of the folks who view my videos aren't subscribers, but they sit and watch, and I appreciate everyone who does, but I'd also appreciate, you know, hitting that subscribe button and turning on your notification bell to all notifications so you know when I upload the next video. With that, my friends, as I always say, merry we did meet, merry we will part, until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.